Greetings, beautiful people. So it's been a minute. I've been extremely busy. If you're not on social media, or follow the Healing Lit Podcast Instagram, you will see that I have been getting out of my comfort zone. I've been going to pop-up shops. My best friend actually signed me up for the first one, and it's been like a domino effect since then. And it's kind of like, I want to talk about that and then something else. So getting out of your comfort zone is the only way like you're going to see success, or that's the only way you'll be able to see, or to meet different people, to be able to network. Like, yeah, online is here. We have the social media, but it's nothing like getting out there and let people see your face. And on top of that, allowing people to see your personality. We go to stores a lot of times and we don't like the cashier, but it's not the person that created the product. It's kind of like sometimes, just like how you meet celebrities. When you like the celebrity, but then when you meet them, their personality is horrible. So that was one thing that I learned when I was out there at the pop-up shop, is that people want to see you for your personality. They want to know, even though I feel like it should be like that with major companies too, I feel like people should demand that too from major companies, but people like to demand things from like small businesses, or from like crafters, or just like people that are smaller than the big guys. They like to try it. They like to ask you things so they would not go to Walmart and ask. They like to say like things off the wall that'll try to push your buttons, or that will try to get you to give up. But when you have a strong mind, nothing that anybody can say can penetrate that strong mind. And so I actually learned more than anything. Like everybody, from the customers to the other vendors, they were all giving me advice. And like I'm open for not constructive criticism, but I'm open to advice, because some people it's like they just can't continue to go on, but they don't come back and give the advice of how they got there. I think it's that they think there's going to be a lack of, if they tell somebody how they did it. Now, granted, some things you don't want to tell people, because that's how you make real money. You know, that's how, if you have ingredients or something, you don't want to tell anybody your ingredients or whatever it is, because that's how you make your money. It's this one lady that I watch on YouTube, and she has a soap line, and she was like, she had put her whole recipe, I think, on the soaps, or on somewhere she put the ingredients or the recipe. And she was like, this girl came and just stole her entire recipe and made a business, and then came back and thanked her and said how much. Like, it was crazy. It is crazy how you have to fear, or you have to worry about someone trying to take the name of your business or the concept of your business. That is just so, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's what we're dealing with right now. But that's what I've been doing, like getting out my comfort zone, getting my products out there, getting my art and my creativity out there. It's been a great experience, and ain't nothing like experience. You can tell somebody X, Y, and Z, and everything. It's nothing like experience. They have to experience it for themselves. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about with that, and getting out of your comfort zone and just doing something. You're not gonna know it until you get out of your comfort zone, and all you gotta do is do it one time. Get out your comfort zone one time and do that something that you said you was afraid of, but that you keep hesitating not to do. Because it's the reason why it's egging you, and that's also the reason why you're not doing it and doing it. So that is my message, to get out your comfort zone and believe in the impossible. Another thing I want to talk about is, I was looking at, I ain't even been on really social media this week, because I've been working on some other things. Yeah, I ain't been on social media this week. I just been working on other things. But I did, well, not social media, YouTube. So I just went on YouTube last night, and I had to catch up. I was tired this weekend. I had to catch up, like, on resting. But when I was on YouTube last night, and I was watching Tasha K, like her podcast, the Winos podcast, and she had what LA Truth on there. I haven't really followed like what's been going on. All I know is that they are a social media couple. It's crazy that we are saying that they are social media couples now. They're also social media marriages and families. So when I was looking at him talk, I don't think it was the actual interview. It was like the pro interview after the interview. Have you ever talked to somebody, and when you done talking to that person, or when you're done hearing that person speak, it's like you feel exhausted? That's exactly how I felt watching him. Now, we can't all put the blame on him. We always do that. We always try to put the blame on the man just because the woman came first and just because the woman has tears. Now, I'm not saying he may have did something. I'm not sure. I'm also saying she may have done something. We all know how women can get. We all know how women are, because we are sometimes we get overly emotional, and sometimes we do things because we're overly emotional, or sometimes because things are not going our way. So I'm not taking sides, but what I am going to say is, first of all, I don't know why people have their marriages and their business on social media in the first place, and then I don't know why people expect and think that people on social media actually care about what the fuck you got going on, because they really don't care. It's just something to be entertained about. Like, I ain't know it was this many entertainers that want to be entertained, and then you bring your children into this as if they want to be recorded on the camera all day, every day. I'm not understanding why children can't be children in this time. It's like either people are pushing children to be bisexual or homosexual, whatever it is, or they're pushing them to have a business at a young age, because I have done that with my children, or they're pushing them to have some type of social media presence. And it's like, can we just allow children to be children, like, for real? Can they just go outside and play hide and seek and manhunt and tag and play with the beach balls and play in the sand and damn play in the dirt and eat the damn dirt? Like, like, children do not do that anymore. They don't make mud pies. They don't nigger knock. They don't bam on doors. They don't throw eggs. It ain't nothing like that happens anymore, because children are so stuck into social media. Do you know who's watching these families? It's children, not grown-ups. It is children that is watching this. Children. So now you wanting them thinking they want the same thing. It's a like I keep saying, it's a continuous cycle. A continuous cycle. And do y'all think that those marriages and those couples are going to last? When one minute you will see them like how the little truths are. I remember I used to see them every now and again across my feed, and they looked like they was happy, and they looked like they was like a couple who took care of business. Yeah, they probably took care of business financially, but it's like social media has made people not look at things from a different perspective. It's like everything is about the numbers. Everything is about what you have going on. Listen to my new CD. Listen to my new album. Go check my new video out. It's like everybody's robots. Nobody wants to have, uncomfortable conversations or genuine conversations, or to even make genuine connections. I've seen across YouTube people go at other YouTubers. Like, I've seen that. I've seen where somebody has passed away or transitioned, where the entire YouTube community is making a video about it. It's like it ain't no top on the lid no more. It's like whatever goes at this point. I honestly feel like things like that's sacred. That's what the problem is. Relationships and marriages are not sacred anymore. Hell, sex ain't even sacred no more. Everything is out in the open. It ain't no mysteriousness no more. When I went to that networking event, this man was like, I forgot what, it was a word that he used, but it's a word that the older generation used. And he was referring to his wife. He was saying how his wife, she's not, I guess I'm gonna say vulgar, but it was another word he used. He was like, that's one of the reasons why I chose her, because she doesn't have everything out on social media like that. She's not even in the real world. She doesn't walk around like that. And that really, like, means a lot to men. I don't know why women think that a man literally want to see your body going across their YouTube or their social media feed, but it's not cute. And then you probably have other women that's liking your picture and liking your picture. You never know. It's so fake on social media. You never freaking know who's sitting behind a desktop or a laptop or a phone. You never know who it can be. You can be anybody on social media. Anybody. You can become anybody. And so when he said that, it's kind of like like I was telling my best friend, what's going on today is going to affect the generation 20 and 30 years from now. Yeah, we may think it's cool to be twerking and all that, but I want to see a wife. I want to see a wife twerking. Like I want to see a wife twerking. Then I want to ask her husband, is that okay for your wife to do out in the public eye? And see what his response is. Because yeah, it's cool. It's a dance. But it's like, are you supposed to do this dance everywhere? Or like, is your husband supposed to only see you bounce your ass? Like, it's kind of like, it ain't no more mysteriousness. Even if you can, twerk, it's kind of like, are you doing that at home with your husband too, in the privacy of your bedroom? Or are you just on social media and just doing it? We get it. Twerking is fun to look at. It's exercise. I mean, yeah, it's some type of exercise. It is what it is. It kind of is what it is. Some people may disagree. Some people may not. I personally cannot twerk. I could if I wanted to, but it's just not on my radar right now. Like, I like to dance. I like to vibe. I don't like to, I'm not I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what it's called, but it's a lot of things have gotten out of, like I said, sex has gotten out of hand. It's no longer sacred. It's no longer sacred. It's people literally bringing the camera into their bedrooms and recording them, having sex. If you ain't showing nobody how to perform sex magic, then I don't want to see, like, anything else don't matter. Anything else is just a waste of time, and it's just ridiculousness at this point. But I just the whole couple thing, I feel like when you're in a relationship, that should be sacred. You want to talk to people, but I feel like if you're in a relationship and you have issues, I recommend that people go to therapy. People that you do not know. Yeah, family may be there. Yeah, family may know what's happened, but family also is biased and emotional. Family also take sides. Family are also make it worse than what it is. I feel like marriages should be, that's why a lot of people don't want to get married. I noticed that's why a lot of people don't want to get married, and I'm starting to notice that's exactly why. It ain't no sacredness no more. It ain't like none of that. It's just like a business contract. Like I said, if I was to get married, or if I want to get married, I don't want to get married in the United States. It's too overrated, and I definitely don't want to sign no damn contract. I don't want to do that. America's marriages is about business and about finances. It ain't about a connection. It ain't about, you think having people on social media that are married has a connection other than wanting to get money? Everybody got that damn connection. What other connection can you have other than chasing the bag? Who wants to continue chasing the bag? That's too much. The bag should just come to you based off of what it is that you're offering to the world. If you have to chase a bag, that means you're doing something that's not natural. That's against the natural flow of your reality and reality period. I feel like social media is useful for you to promote your business, for you to promote what it is that your product is, for you to promote yourself if you are the service. I don't like all this other stuff is like unnecessary, and it's kind of like they'll censor certain things. Like, it doesn't make any sense, and it's like a game, like a Monopoly game, and it's tiring. But I just wanted to talk about that and about couples should stay off of social media, and then they get mad when people get in their business and start picking sides and start saying what's going on when they wasn't there. And it's kind of like you open yourself up to that. If you're going to do anything, make sure you're ready for whatever it is. Either it's going to be a consequence or it's going to be a reward. And it seemed like they care more about the rewards than the consequence. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I appreciate people who keep their relationships offline, because it ain't nobody damn business who you sleeping next to. It ain't nobody business who you have next to you. All you need to worry about is the content that I'm putting out. My personal life has nothing to do with my content or my products. It has nothing to do with my personal life. It may have sparked, the product may have sparked something from my personal life, but we do not have to share everything on social media. I don't know who said that big lie, but we do not have to overshare everything on social media, because more than likely these people don't give a damn. They don't care, except for the people that it's really meant for. And if you're going to offer that type of information, then this needs to be some type of fee to protect your peace and to protect your brand. And that is all. And this is the last day. It's December 12/22. So this is the last day of the Healing Podcast, Silly Season 4. I'll talk to you guys next year. And it's 15:55. A lot of changes are coming up. I keep seeing 5. 5 is like changes are in store, and the wind been blowing. That's some Oya energy. So it's a lot of changes coming up. Can't wait to see what they are about. And until next time, gods and goddesses, peace.